Hey there, this is Dave again. Today is Saturday, April 15th, and Derek and I are about to head out for another canoe adventure on Lake Travis. We're going to start on Lake Travis at a park in Jonestown called Jones Brothers Park, and we're going to paddle up Big Sandy Creek to a place where we used to wade and fish, and a lot of people swim there. We're going to paddle all the way up Sandy Creek to where it is just a creek. We're going to park the canoe, then we're going to wade upstream and do some fishing. We're all packed and we're ready to go. We'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah.
Wow. Required a whole team of people to manage that thing. Wonder how high they're gonna go. It's interesting. We're at Jones Brothers Park in Jonestown, Texas, which is a few miles from our house. And we're about to put in on Lake Travis. We're on the Sandy Creek arm of Lake Travis, and the lake is really high. It's about 100% full, the reservoir. Lake Travis is a reservoir on the Colorado River, and we're about to put in, and we are going to paddle up Big Sandy Creek all the way up to where there's no more water, where we can't paddle anymore. You can see down there, that's not open Lake Travis, but this is the Sandy Creek arm of Lake Travis. Around that bend, see that house with the A-frame roof? If you go around that bend another half a mile, you'll see the open water of Lake Travis. And I'm here with Derek, and we're ready to put in. Uh-oh. What is it? What's that? What is that? Two of them. What are they? Are they tribbles? They're air moss, right? Are you cold? Yeah, you just ate a snow cone, right?
It's cold in the wind.
All right, come on, let's go get your jacket on and wipe your hands, okay? And then we'll get ready to go. All right? All right, let's go. Come on. All right, this is Dave and Derek. We're on the water, and there's a little bit of breeze pushing us upstream, but I think we'll be just fine. I'm sitting in the middle of the canoe today as opposed to the rear end. That should help us track better and fight the wind better. So here we go. Here's what we're looking at. Big Sandy Creek. We're still in the park here, but those are all private docks over there. People have houses there and private floating docks. We're going to paddle up in between all these docks all the way up Big Sandy Creek. See you in a bit. Like bald eagles. They're cousins of the bald eagle, and they fish for live fish. Bald eagles usually eat dead fish. That's why the bald eagle almost became extinct in the 1960s, because farmers were using a pesticide called DDT to kill bugs on their crops. And the DDT was running into rivers, and it was accumulating in fish. And those fish would die sooner than other fish, and bald eagles eat dead fish mostly. And the DDT entered their bodies, and it caused them to produce eggs that were very weak and broke under their own body weight. So they couldn't keep their eggs warm. If they sat on their eggs like a normal bird would, they would break their eggs. But the osprey almost never eats dead fish, so it only eats live fish, and that's why the osprey remained a healthy population. But now I think DDT has been banned, and so now bald eagles have made a tremendous comeback in the past 20 years. But I don't think we have any here, but we do have ospreys, and they're up in that tree. Let's go take a look, okay? Here we're looking at I see the bird. It's like a heron, or is it like a stork? I don't know. It looks like a pelican, but we don't have pelicans here. I don't think there's any pelicans on Lake Travis. There's the osprey. His nest must be someplace in here, because I saw him land over here before. Bud, you got really good eyes to spot that bird up there. You really do have good eyes for detail. Right up there is a large, I don't know if it's a heron or a crane or a stork. I don't think we have storks in this area. I know we have herons, but that bird seems heavier than a great heron. Seems bulkier. His beak seems... I don't know if cranes go up in trees like that. I've only ever seen cranes on the ground. I know herons will go up in trees to roost like that. Good eye, bud. That's amazing that you saw that bird. See the heron? See him?
Yeah.
He's beautiful, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just looking that way.
Do you think that's the same bird that we saw up in the tree?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's being really still. He's looking for fish. Uh-oh. He doesn't like we're headed toward him. And if they do hit us...
There's a lot of paintball games going on down this way.
Yeah?
It's a hazard for your eyes. You might get shot.
Well, they need to not shoot us.
Well, this is private property.
And this is a public waterway.
Well, I'm just letting you know a paintball could come and hit you. They're not shooting at you.
Well, that's their risk. There's going to be a huge problem if it does. Put your sunglasses on, Derek.
Look.
Put your sunglasses on. They're in your backpack. They're not supposed to be doing this. This is a huge problem if they hit us. But they can't hit us from here. Unless they're intentionally shooting at us. Don't worry, bud. We'll be alright.
Kind of like the real missile.
Look, a beaver did that. Look at that. See that? A beaver did that. A beaver did that too. You see that? Cut that, chewed that tree. So keep your eyes open for a beaver. I want you to keep your hands up too. Protect your face, okay? Where's your sunglasses, bud?
They're not, I can't.
Mommy said she put them in there.
Find them. You said you were okay. You won't hear.
Yeah, they've stopped firing, I think because we're here. They're taking a break. Well, he doesn't understand until I told him. Then I made him understand that we are on a public waterway. We're on a navigable public waterway. Regardless of whether it's private property or not, we're allowed to paddle here and it's public.
What are those like groups of them? What are those?
Those what?
What are like groups of those?
Those bundles of like,
Rock?
ooh, I don't know what they are. Let's go take a look at them, okay? Yeah, it's very interesting. I think they might be midges. Yeah, let's go look at them.
Yeah.
Large clusters of something on the water there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Why don't you point it out and we'll look real close at it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and let's go over there. I don't think those are mosquitoes. I don't think they're going to bite you. I think they're midges.
What are all those things. They're like
They're
little,
tiny little insects.
they're like spiders in the water.
No, they're not spiders. I think
Yeah,
they might be water bugs.
water bugs, but they're too tiny.
They're very tiny. They're recently hatched, I think.
Oh, are
So walk around them. And I'm going to pull the canoe up here so we can park the canoe, and I'm going to grab our fishing equipment. Wait, come here. Go up this way.
okay? There's a lot
Go
of
up over here.
go that way.
Yeah, over there. Paddled up Big Sandy Creek to where there's no more lake, no more water to paddle. Ooh, there's a Guadalupe bass right there. I just saw him, he disappeared. Ooh, they're so well camouflaged in this water. It's unbelievable. Here he is, right in front of us. See him there? It's a Guadalupe. See how well camouflaged they are? They don't get very big, like a largemouth, but they put up a really good fight. How you doing, Derek? You having fun?
Yeah.
Good. You a little cold? All right, stay out of the water. You'll warm up, okay? All right. It's a little largemouth.
Oh, hey, don't eat me, don't eat me, don't.
He's gonna get you. Rawr.
Ah!
Bud,
Come here.
Come here. Come here.
Come here. It's okay. We're
Come
not killing you.
We're gonna get the hook out for you. Okay, there we go. I think it's a little Guadalupe. Derek, hold the camera up. There we go. I think it's a little Guadalupe bass.
Yeah, look like blood in it.
He's been caught a couple times before. See?
Yeah.
All right, let's let him go. Hold the camera straight now, bud. All right, let's let him go now. Ready?
I can't wait for him. Oh!
There he goes.
Wow, he was so fast.
Yeah. Thank you, bud.
Oh,
The fish and at me, okay?
yeah.
He's beautiful. Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at the colors on that fish.
Wow.
Isn't he beautiful?
Yeah, he's
Hold the
kind-
camera up so people can see it. Isn't he beautiful?
I see like blood again.
No, he's okay. He'll be fine. Yeah, it's a beautiful fish. All right, let's unhook him and set him free.
Oh.
There we go. Number 2.
Number 2.
You want to hold on to the camera so you can film? Fish number 3 was a real fighter. Good looking fish. I forget what kind of sunfish that is. A green sunfish maybe? Not sure. Real fighter. It's a beautiful sunfish. Kingfisher right there.
Oh.
Point to him. Yeah, there he goes. He makes a sound like a machine gun, like. Ew, it's starting to rain. Look at that. And in our neighborhood too. It's a rock squirrel. It's black in the front and gray in the back. And they live in rocks like that. They live under rocks. We're right on the edge of their, we're right on the eastern edge of their territory. Austin and Cedar Park. But you Okay, we're back here at Jones Brothers Park. It was quite a workout getting back here with the wind, but it was excellent. Really good trip. Caught a lot of fish, mostly sunnies, but I caught that Guadalupe bass. That was kind of nice. And it was an all-around good day. Landowners who try to intimidate people from exercising their right of way on public waterways. Every landowner has their different method of trying to scare people. People have a right to use navigable waterways in almost every state, and for sure here in Texas and Washington. People have a right to be paddling or wading up to the high water mark. Is a public right of way. But every landowner, well, not every landowner, a lot of landowners either are unaware of how the law works, or they know how it works and they just want to scare people away from their land. And so that's why I had words with that gentleman who was operating that paintball facility. Also, if you noticed, those guys who were firing not just a couple incidental rounds into the creek, but they were firing at fish in the creek. That creek is part of our water reservoir. That's our drinking water. So I'm pretty sure not allowed to do that. I'm pretty sure that's pretty illegal. So I'm kind of glad that I made them move to the other side of their property and not do that anymore, and not get in the way of people just paddling a creek, which we're entitled to do. So you may think that I may have been a little bit cavalier or crazy to push my luck there, but if we don't do that, then they get away with that all the time, and they scare people off. In this case, it was he was trying to act like he was giving me a friendly warning that I might get hit with a paintball. As I told him, I'm on a public waterway. If I get hit with a paintball from his property, he has a huge problem. I have a bruise. He has a huge problem. And from that distance, a paintball really is not really going to do any harm to anybody. But still, it's going to be a huge problem on his hands, not my hands. Anyway, that's why I did that. And I would have turned around if they hadn't moved, but shortly after we had words, he moved his whole troop to the other side of his property, and we heard them continue their battle in a different zone. Anyway, you have a right to paddle on navigable streams, even if they pass through private property. That's the way it is in almost every state.